Brad Ausbrooks. I work at Carter's Tattoo Company in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I've been tattooing for probably about 8 years now. Just always been fascinated by tattoos. When I was a kid, all I ever did was draw and paint, and I was always that kid in school who would take a pen or a marker and just draw all over myself. And you know, I was probably like 5, 6 years old when I actually saw my first tattoo in real life, and it was such a cool idea to me, a drawing that, you know, your mom couldn't wash off or anything like that. Yeah, when my grandmother went to China, she came back and she gave me this book that was called Dotting the I's on a Painted Dragon, which was basically about this painter who painted the palaces and the temples, and he was so good at painting dragons that he would never dot the I's. He would always leave the dragon unfinished, because if he were to finish a painting of a dragon, it would come to life and fly away. Well, he got commissioned by the emperor to paint a new temple that went up, and he painted a dragon on each corner. So he had 4 dragons in all, and he didn't dot any of the I's. And the emperor forced him to finish the paintings because he wanted, you know, he didn't want an unfinished temple. Well, you know, they went around and they had arguments, and then finally he said, okay, so he dotted the I's on all the dragons, and sure enough, they started coming to life and flying away. Well, 3 of them got away, and then the painter actually painted a chain around the neck of the last dragon and chained him to the wall so it couldn't go anywhere. And just the story itself was really fascinating to me, but also the imagery that accompanied the book. Like I said earlier, is I used to draw these dragons over and over and over again, and that's kind of what got me so fascinated in Asian art and culture. Don't be afraid to look around. You know, just look at what we have on the walls and what we have in our books, and you know, even go home, do the research, check the internet, and be absolutely sure of what you want before you get it. A lot of first-timers who are just ready to get a tattoo, and they'll just come in and pick whatever because their friend has it, or their favorite athlete or celebrity has it, or something like that, and then 6 months to a year later, they'll come back and they just won't be into the design anymore. You know, the first one especially, you need to really do a lot of soul searching before you apply it to the skin. Cut a picture out, keep it in your wallet or keep it with you, and you know, if you could stand to look at it on paper every day, then you know, you probably could stand to look at it on your skin. It hurts. I mean, you know, it's gonna hurt, but that's part of it. You know, I tell people you don't really get a tattoo as much as you earn a tattoo. Just getting tattooed a lot and getting very familiar with the artists and especially the owner of the shop, and also being an art major in college to designing my own tattoos and designing tattoos for other people. I guess somebody took notice and thought I had potential, so they just offered me the job. If you want to get tattooed in Bowling Green, come to Carter's.